Hey, what's up guys? Today, I'll show you a folk horror film, Lamb. Spoiler ahead, watch out and take care. The movie begins with a herd of horses traveling the snowy horizons of Iceland. A little later, one of the horses gets terrified by a heavily breathing, unknown creature, indicating that devastating misery is approaching. As the cold night gets darker, the flocks of sheep in a barn get silenced and horrified by a loudly breathing creature. In the middle of the deafening silence and curious eyes, a female sheep enters and immediately faints on the ground, as if to tell a mysterious episode with the unknown creature. The moment of Christmas arrives between the childless couple, Maria and Ingvar. However, the season for joy gets tested by sadness and loneliness brought by a traumatic history. The following day, the couple hardworkingly perform their usual routine amid a mountainous landscape. Maria industriously plows the grassy farmland, while Ingvar roams their friendly dog across the greeny atmosphere. Afterward, Ingvar proceeds to their home after his responsibility in the barn. He prepares food and feeds their cat and dog. Not long after, the couple resumes their regular obligation by helping a pregnant sheep release its baby. By carefully pulling the legs, they successfully manage to help the pregnant sheep give birth to 2 lambs. Exhausted by the tasks in the field, the couple finally eats and relaxes with a conversation. They share sentiments about the possibility of time travel, which signifies their longing, and believe that the only remedy is going back in time. Meanwhile, Maria notices another pregnant sheep when she visits the shelter. She then goes home and sees Ingvar resting in a chair. After a long day, Maria decides to sleep while Ingvar resides in the barn to tend the sheep at night. As the sun rises, Maria starts her new day by having breakfast and reading a book. A few moments later, she stays in the shelter and seals an indication number to the body of 1 baby sheep. Then the couple is having their coffee as they pause from their demanding tasks. Maria opens up that their tractor is having a noise until the dog barks for a mysterious reason. Just as the dog barks, the couple immediately walks inside, only to see a pregnant mother sheep ready to give birth. The couple passionately helps the mother sheep by pulling the head of the newborn animal. A shocking revelation and confusing moment occur in the couple's minds after seeing the newborn animal. They witness the newborn with a rare formation for having the head of a sheep and a human's body, and call it Lamby. With deep longingness for their dead daughter, Maria expresses her desire to care for the extraordinary animal. Hopeful as she is, Maria embraces Lamby, as if the said creature comes from her womb. The following day, Maria finally achieves her dream of being a mother by feeding milk and giving ultimate care to Lamby. Even before sleeping, she still feels mesmerized by a sudden change in her life of being a parent. Having the newborn as a blessing, Maria performs her daily duties with a smile. Every single moment, she makes sure to provide utmost attention to Lamby. She also carries Lamby in her arms to make sure to give the best sleep and the sweetest lullaby. As this happens, Ingvar feels joyful after seeing his wife contented and fulfilled. He then moves outside and drives his tractor. On the other hand, a flock of sheep seems petrified by an unseen creature, which signifies a danger is coming. During bedtime, Maria never loses her eyesight to Lamby by ensuring its safety and taking care of it like a human baby. One day, Ingvar wakes up early and fixes the defects of their tractor. The friendly dog is always prepared to help by giving all the equipment Ingvar needs. Not long after, the dog rushes to his back and whines continuously. This only implies that the dog also feels scared by an enigmatic misery from nowhere. In the meantime, Maria hangs their clothes in the backyard when a female sheep bothers her. Upon realizing that it was the biological mother of Lamby, she gets annoyed and pushes the female sheep away. Next, the family embraces the moment of togetherness while watching television. Suddenly, the bonding gets interrupted when Maria feels bothered again by the noise of a female sheep outside. She closes the windows and resumes hugging Lamby and her husband. As the new day begins, Maria needs to go outside, emphasizing Ingvar to keep an eye on Lamby. Ingvar agrees that he will take care first and make Lamby fall asleep before doing anything. When Lamby finally sleeps, Ingvar proceeds to the barn and does his duties. While fulfilling his daily activities, a vibrating bleat from a mother sheep outside distracts Ingvar's attention, but Ingvar chooses to ignore it. Correspondingly, Maria arrives at the house, asking and looking for Lamby. While Ingvar believes Lamby is on the couch, Maria feels nervous about seeing nothing in any area. Tension arises when the couple realizes that Lamby is missing. The continuous searching begins between the couple in any direction of the mountainous land. Maria never ceases to shout Lamby's name, while Ingvar courageously checks all the places. Distress becomes visible on Maria's face, as she can't afford to face another loss after their daughter's death. The sudden sadness settles down when Maria hears a sound from one area and believes it is Lamby. The highest hope rose in the couple's hearts upon seeing Lambie safe. The couple immediately hugs Lambie and resumes the complete family they aspire to. While they are on their way home, a mother sheep follows them, bleating and bothering them. Thus, Maria turns her back to shout and repel the mother sheep's presence. Upon arriving, the couple ensures Lambie's safety and stares at their source of happiness. A couple of months later, the bond of the family gets stronger. Maria never fails to express her love for her Lambie by making a flower crown and treating her as a princess. Simultaneously, a group of friends travels the mountainous land and leaves one guy in the middle who happens to be Ingvar's brother. For a moment, Maria and Ingvar relax by reading magazines before sleeping. When Maria closes her eyes, an enigmatic dream appears through images of sheep. With this kind of vision, Maria decides to kill the mother sheep. In the middle of the rainy sky, she rushes to the unmarked grave to bury the remains of the mother sheep. This way, Maria believes that Lambie will not be taken away from her by anyone. Little does she know that Ingvar's brother witnesses the real secret of burying the mother sheep. Filled with such confidence, Maria goes back home to clean all the blood stains and any marks of evidence of the truth. For a moment, the brother chooses to sleep in the barn and slightly glances at the vision of an unknown creature. When Ingvar recognizes his brother, he quickly welcomes him by bringing him into their home. Then Maria greets the brother with a smile and a welcoming muscle hug before breakfast. Breakfast time has come, and Maria invites Lambie to the table. However, since the brother is new to their house, Lambie hesitatingly joins in, but is later convinced by Maria. Mesmerized by the rarity of the anthropomorphic creature, the brother expresses his confusion and ultimately wonders about such a possibility. With all the unusual circumstances, the brother remains shocked and observant of the situation. He sneakily spies, while Maria and Lambie enjoy themselves in a bathtub. His questioning never stops by confronting Ingvar about such malpractice in the name of humanity. Despite the uncertainty, Maria teaches Lambie about human activities and behavior, such as greeting visitors. Next, Ingvar offers her house for his brother to stay in temporarily. On the other hand, Maria wonders at night why Ingvar's brother comes back into their lives before they head to plow their own grassy but smelly farmland on the bed. One sunny day, the couple includes the brother in their daily job of plowing and planting the farmland. As this happens, Lambie plays and enjoys the greeny scenery with the friendly dog. After the tiring activity, Maria prepares their food in the car when the brother-in-law approaches her secretly and maliciously touches her for her hormones. Maria then warns him to stop acting like a child, as if something in the past transpires between them. As a response, the brother emphasizes to her to end treating the animal like a daughter. When the brother is sleeping, Ingvar awakens him to ask for assistance cleaning the shed. While polishing the area, the brother finds a drum that ignites his passion for music. He rolls his drumsticks to produce a sound and entertain Lambie. After that, he gets Lambie's attention, only to give her a bundle of grass. The brother offers the grass to make Lambie feel where she should belong. However, when Lambie eats the grass, Ingvar notices everything and begins to scold the brother for treating Lambie as a mere animal. Still, the brother believes that the animal will never be a child. Due to his anger and disappointment with the anthropomorphic creature, the brother arrives at a dark decision to harm Lambie. Next, the brother takes advantage of the situation early in the morning while everyone sleeps. He takes Lambie on a morning walk, only to execute the most awaited intention. Misery begins to stimulate when the brother points his gun at Lambie, intending to kill the animal secretly. However, a sudden change of heart stops the brother upon seeing the innocence of Lambie. As this happens, Maria wakes up as if she feels any danger, but feels relieved after seeing Lambie in the brother's arms. Moving on from the traumatic past, Maria visits her real daughter's grave with Lambie. She expresses her longing and contentment with her new so-called family. At night, Ingvar makes a hobby of reading tales and stories for Lambie to get asleep and entertained. After reading the fiction, Ingvar recollects how he becomes devastated seeking their real daughter in the past. The gradual shift of heart transpires when the brother becomes an uncle to Lambie. He takes Lambie to the tractor and even bonds with her in happy fishing. As this occurs, Maria and Ingvar consider it an excellent opportunity to restore their uncensored humanity. With no dress and thoroughly uncovered, Maria enjoys how Ingvar plows her grassy farmland using his long tongue, rather than a long hoe. 2 minutes later, the couple finish their exhausting but smelly farm work when the brother and Lambie arrive from happy fishing. For a moment, Maria and Ingvar are having some pleasant drinks while playing cards. Ingvar invites his brother for a drink, leading them to enjoy and watch television. Everyone, including Lambie, gets preoccupied with the sports episodes on television. Then Maria changes the atmosphere by playing the cassette of graceful melody. Thus, everyone happily dances, with Maria accompanying Lambie in an exciting ambience. The shadow of truth commences when Lambie witnesses a creature with the same image as her. The dog appears to defend her, but silence overpowers in a second. Lambie rushes in the mirror while the dog faces death in silence from an unknown creature. As the night gets deeper, Ingvar craves sleep after drinking too much and asks for Lambie's muscle hug. The moment Lambie hugs Ingvar, she glances at a photo of a flock of sheep, which signifies her real world. Driven by yesterday's desire, the brother aggressively touches Maria again for hormone advances. Disgusted, Maria rejects and ignores those malicious intentions. With persistence, the brother declares his knowledge about Maria's secret of killing Lambie's biological mother as blackmail. Then Maria complies and begins her tongue service toward her brother-in-law. Afraid of the possible revelation of truth, Maria tries to obey the brother's intention. Just as Maria tongue massages, she pushes and locks the brother in a closet. To conceal the banging sound of the door made by him, Maria chooses to play the piano so as to distract the environment from being disturbed. When the sun rises the next day, Maria prepares herself and wakes the brother up for a reason. She accompanies him and drives him to the bus stop for their family's peace. Before they finally set apart, Maria makes him understand that Lambie is a gift and a new beginning. Luckily, the brother chooses to show respect and receives the money from Maria before leaving. Meanwhile, Ingvar opens his eyes, looking for everyone. He eats his breakfast with the guidance and help of his daughter Lambie. Then he invites Lambie to fix the tractor in the middle of the mountainous land. As they walk, Ingvar shares stories with Lambie gleefully until they arrive at the tractor's location. In the middle of fixing the machine, Lambie points to another area, bringing curiosity to Ingvar. Then, they both go to that place and witness a saddening event, the corpse of a dog. For a moment, Maria arrives at the house, looking for her beloved family. Chaos begins to consume the world when Maria hears a loud gunshot, implying an unexpected danger. She briskly sprints to check Ingvar and Lambie to see where the sound is coming from. A horrendous revelation appears in reality when Lambie's biological father mercilessly shoots Ingvar. Ounces of blood drop in Ingvar's neck while he's breathing heavily to keep alive. Amidst the seeming turmoil, Lambie releases her tears and hugs Ingvar innocently. But the season has come for the anthropomorphic father to take back Lambie and bring her to the world of wilderness where she's supposed to stay and where she should be called Lambo, not Lambie. Unfortunately, Ingvar can't help but only see his beloved daughter slowly fading from his sight. Meanwhile, haunted by the price of her secret, Maria reaches the destination, only to see her husband Ingvar slowly dying. She looks for Lambie, but becomes devastated by the death of her husband in her arms. The movie ends with Maria grieving for her husband's demise and her borrowed daughter's loss. She wanders the wilderness and seeks purpose in vain and in pain. Indeed, the movie showcases the prices of borrowed or robbed happiness from other families and what it means to be real humans, just like the lamb. This is Daniel CC Movie Channel. Stay safe and enjoy your day.